McKay, otherwise known as Resonating Ergonomics. That is my DJ handle for my drum and bass moniker. And I'm here to tell you about a song that I wrote with Owen Davey called 13 Ways to Groove and how it came to be. In 2000, when I was in college, there was a guy that came up to me and said, "Hey, have you ever heard of DJ Freaky Flow?" And I said, "No, I haven't," and he handed me a mixtape. Freaky Flow was a drum and bass DJ that incorporated a lot of turntablism and hip-hop techniques, and people loved it. He was one of the main draws of the Toronto party scene. And so when I heard this, there was something special about it because this genre of drum and bass is very serene and relaxing. It had a lot of jazzy and soulful elements to it. It's something that you want to relax to, but also still feel like you're on the edge of your seat because of the drums. And it was an awesome genre to listen to, especially if you're studying or just chilling out late at night. And so I went on to find there's a genre called loungecore as well as liquid funk, which embodies jazz, soul, and these really quick drums. Kind of kept my eye out for Owen, and then one day I saw Owen covering Supertramp online, and I was really impressed with his performance. And that really cemented the idea that Owen was a great piano player with great phrasing, good jazz chording, and stuff like that. So I reached out to Owen and said, "Hey, do you want to do a song together sometime?" And he said, "Yes, what genre, what style are you thinking?" And so I actually sent him a few reference tracks. One was the song Just 1 Second by London Elektricity. I sent him some Freaky Flow. I sent him another artist called Tokyo Prose that samples a lot of piano chops that are really jazzy. And I soon discovered that Owen and I shared mutual interest in Dave Brubeck. And Owen actually showed me himself doing a cover of Dave Brubeck's Take 5. And so what's kind of neat about Dave Brubeck and his piano playing, it correlates to the liquid funk genre. There's a lot of jazzy chords and phrasing and great rhythms, and so that's what both those genres share in common. So I figured Owen would quickly understand what was happening, so I sent him the reference tracks. He came over and we started working on a song together, and Owen played the piano, the bass, and the guitar, and I programmed all the drums and did all the dramatic elements. One of the things I love doing is collaborating with artists and kind of being ready to record anywhere, anytime, and also like mentoring younger performers because in my life I grew up as an only child and I always had to kind of entertain myself, and I always resented when people said they were bored, and I had somebody in high school come up to me, say something to me along the lines like, if you are bored, be the change you want to be, like create something, if you want concerts, become the promoter, make an event happen. And so I got involved with Students' Council and stuff like that. So this guy, Brian, who kind of mentored me, he said, "You'll be the president of the high school one day." And he just kind of kept telling me and feeding good things into me, and it kind of grew my confidence to kind of step up and, become, an event planner and a concert promoter. And it was only because he saw something in me. So sort of taking that idea, just speaking into people's lives and mentoring them and encouraging them in their gifts is something that kind of resonates in my life. And some people may know here in Stratford, Justin Bieber's from here. We were neighbors for a couple of years, and when he was 2, I noticed that he was really good at djembe, and I was encouraging him to get into drums and help run an event to get him an adult-sized drum kit, and really encourage that. You see the fruits of encouraging, talented youth in their giftings because they grow in confidence. So in the way that I grew in confidence, I want to kind of pass that torch. So again, with Owen, seeing a great level of skill, and just wanted to give him early opportunity to utilize that skill and push him forward, especially in the jazz territory. He's doing great with the rock and the metal, but I feel like jazz often goes overlooked, especially amongst the youth. And if there's an opportunity to expose some of Owen's skills through a track like this that's a little bit electronic and a little bit organic with the jazz, then I'm happy to do that and kind of continue that path of encouraging young talent and pushing them in their giftings.